Hello, America. This is Barkin Lajes Gebre bringing you the top stories from across the nation. Welcome to USA Weekly News Plus, your go-to source for the most important events shaping our country. This week has been a whirlwind of activity, from the halls of power in Washington to the streets of our communities. We've seen significant political shifts, economic fluctuations, and heartwarming stories that remind us of the strength of the American spirit. As we dive into this week's roundup, I want to remind you that staying informed is more crucial than ever. Now let's buckle up and dive into the stories that have been making waves across the United States this past week. From groundbreaking legislation to heartwarming tales of community spirit, we've got it all covered. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the events that have shaped our nation over the past 7 days.
This week, Washington, D.C. has been a hotbed of activity, with several key political developments capturing the nation's attention. At the forefront was the heated debate surrounding a new bipartisan infrastructure bill. The proposed legislation, aimed at revitalizing America's roads, bridges, and digital networks, has sparked intense discussions across party lines. Proponents argue that it's a much-needed investment in the country's future, while critics express concerns about its hefty price tag and potential impact on the national debt. In a surprising turn of events, a group of moderate Republicans broke ranks with their party leadership to support the bill, potentially paving the way for its passage. This move has been hailed by some as a triumph of bipartisanship, while others see it as a betrayal of conservative principles. Meanwhile, the White House has been busy on the foreign policy front. President Biden held a series of high-stakes virtual meetings with world leaders, focusing on issues ranging from climate change to global security. Of particular note was a tense exchange with the Chinese president over trade policies and human rights concerns. The administration's handling of these delicate diplomatic matters has drawn both praise and criticism from political analysts and the international community. The economic landscape of the United States has seen significant shifts this week. Wall Street experienced a roller coaster ride, with the Dow Jones and S&P 500 reaching new highs before a sudden dip. This volatility was due to mixed signals from the Federal Reserve and inflation concerns. The Treasury Department announced new measures to boost small businesses and promote economic equity. These include expanded access to capital for minority-owned businesses and increased funding for job training programs. The tech sector announced significant expansions and new hiring initiatives, creating high-paying jobs.
This week has seen a surge in grassroots movements and community initiatives, highlighting the power of collective action. In major cities, residents have launched programs tackling homelessness and food insecurity. In Seattle, a coalition has created community gardens and food distribution centers. Nationwide town hall meetings are sparking dialogues about systemic racism and police reform. These discussions have led to new policies on community policing. A traveling art exhibition by diverse artists is drawing record crowds.
Section 5, Tech Talk, Innovations and Digital Trends. The tech world has been abuzz this week with groundbreaking innovations and digital trends that are reshaping our daily lives. At the forefront of these developments is the rapid advancement in artificial intelligence and machine learning. Several major tech companies have unveiled new AI-powered tools designed to enhance productivity and streamline complex tasks. From language translation to medical diagnosis, these technologies are pushing the boundaries of what's possible and raising important questions about the future of work and human-machine interaction. In the realm of renewable energy, a team of researchers from MIT has announced a breakthrough in solar cell technology that could significantly increase the efficiency of solar panels. The ongoing debate about digital privacy and data protection took an interesting turn this week with the introduction of a new bipartisan bill in Congress. The proposed legislation aims to give consumers more control over their personal data and impose stricter regulations on tech companies' data collection practices. On the social media front, a new platform focusing on short-form video content has exploded in popularity, particularly among younger users.
Section 6, Environmental Update, climate concerns, and green initiatives. This week has seen a flurry of activity on the environmental front, with both concerning developments and promising initiatives making headlines. Climate scientists released a sobering report detailing the accelerating pace of Arctic ice melt, which they warn could have far-reaching consequences for global weather patterns and sea levels. On a more positive note, several states have announced ambitious new plans to transition to renewable energy sources. California, in particular, has set a bold goal of achieving 100% clean electricity by 2045, a move that has been hailed as a model for other states to follow. The private sector is also stepping up its environmental efforts. A coalition of major corporations, including some of the country's largest retailers and tech companies, has pledged to significantly reduce their carbon footprints and eliminate single-use plastics from their operations. At the community level, grassroots movements focused on conservation and sustainable living are gaining momentum.
Section 7, Sports Roundup, Victories, Upsets, and Milestones. The world of sports has been nothing short of electrifying this week, with thrilling victories, shocking upsets, and remarkable milestones captivating fans across the nation. In the NBA, the playoffs have reached a fever pitch, with several nail-biting games going down to the wire. The underdog Phoenix Suns continued their Cinderella run, stunning the basketball world with a series of clutch performances that have propelled them to the brink of the finals. Meanwhile, in the world of baseball, history was made as Los Angeles Angels superstar Shohei Ohtani became the first player since Babe Ruth to excel as both a pitcher and a hitter in the same season. On the tennis court, the U.S. Open preparations are in full swing, with all eyes on Serena Williams as she aims for a record-tying 24th Grand Slam title. In the world of football, NFL training camps have kicked off, bringing with them a flurry of excitement and speculation about the upcoming season. Several high-profile trades and draft picks have reshaped team rosters, leading to intense discussions among fans and analysts about potential Super Bowl contenders. The preseason games are providing our first glimpses of how these new-look teams might perform.
Section 8, Entertainment Buzz, Hollywood Headlines and Pop Culture. The entertainment world has been buzzing with excitement this week as Hollywood gears up for a summer blockbuster season like no other. After a year of delays and uncertainty due to the pandemic, movie theaters are finally reopening their doors to eager audiences. The highly anticipated superhero film Black Widow has shattered box office records in its opening weekend, signaling a strong comeback for the cinema industry. In the world of television, streaming platforms continue to dominate the conversation. Netflix's latest original series, a gripping sci-fi drama, has become an overnight sensation, sparking countless fan theories and online discussions. The show's success highlights the ongoing shift in viewing habits and the growing influence of streaming services in shaping pop culture. The music industry is also making waves, with several high-profile album releases and surprising collaborations capturing the public's attention. An unexpected duet between a veteran rock star and a rising pop sensation has topped the charts, bridging generational gaps and showcasing the power of musical fusion. On the literary front, a debut novel by a young, previously unknown author has taken the publishing world by storm.
Section 9. Health Watch, Medical Breakthroughs and Public Health. This week has seen significant developments in the realm of health and medicine, offering new hope for patients and challenging our understanding of various diseases. A groundbreaking study published in a leading medical journal has revealed promising results in the treatment of Alzheimer's disease. The research, conducted over several years, suggests that a new combination therapy could slow the progression of the disease in its early stages. On the public health front, efforts to combat the ongoing opioid crisis have intensified. Several states have launched innovative programs combining increased access to addiction treatment with community support initiatives. In the world of preventive medicine, a large-scale study has underscored the importance of lifestyle factors in maintaining long-term health. The research found that simple habits like regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep can significantly reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Lastly, the field of telemedicine continues to evolve rapidly, with new technologies making remote healthcare more accessible and effective than ever before.